Okay, 6:08 here, and I'm hearing that Scott may have, in fact, actually found a pool, and someone willing to let him in at 6 in the morning. Scott, where are you?
I am at the Jim Daly Fitness and Aquatic Center at War Memorial Park. Honestly, I thought I was just joking this morning when I said I wanted a pool. Who's open? But apparently they're open early this morning. I just barged in. I got to tell you, I looked off to the left of the camera here, and they've actually put a lifeguard out here. So did you guys call ahead? Did you tell them that I'm accident prone?
Yeah.
Either way, that's okay. I actually brought my own flotation devices. A photographer, Chris Ross, with me this morning. He helped me get here safely. I have my own swim trunks, hurricane swim trunks, pretty stylish, right? Now don't look at those legs. They're very white. They'll blind you at home. The selection at the local store was a little slim pickings. So I have some unicorn flotation devices this morning. So I've had to set my pride aside, but that's okay because we're beating the heat. Stay hydrated. Use some sunscreen, find some shade, take some breaks, be smart today and tomorrow. Relief on the way Sunday.
All right, well, I'd like to make a point, everyone, that the store was not thinly stocked. They had all the floaties, they had all variations, they had superheroes, they had everything, and Scott went with unicorns and My Little Ponies there, which to each their own. More power to you.
That's not true.
Well, maybe you'll get in the pool for us a little bit later, and yeah, enjoy that.
Oh, do you see this guy? Do you see this swan? I am absolutely getting in this pool. In fact, I know I've missed Olympic tryouts, but we've been talking about the Olympics a lot. I'm probably going to set a few records, maybe just personal records, records for worst swims, but I'm going to set those records for sure. Now look at this. I've got the whole pool to myself. There's even a slide. A slide!
It is 6:15, time to take a look at your weather forecast, and for that we return to the pool. A little bit of a wardrobe change there. Skot Covert is live trying to beat the heat, and looks like you've made it into the water.
Michael, I am doing my best to beat the heat, but I've got a little bit of a problem. The water is actually a little bit warm where I'm standing. The weird thing is I'm the only one in the pool, so I'm not sure what that's all about.
We can guess what that's all about, Scott.
I don't know what you mean by that. Hey, it's a really warm morning already outside.
All right, Scott, thank you. Looks nice and cool there, I guess. It's nice and cool in the studio, and it's also quiet, and you don't realize you're still on TV. You're still here, so.
Hey!
We'll see you. We'll check back in with you here in just a few minutes.
I'm going to go find something else. I'm going to go swim a few laps.
Okay.
You guys have fun in there in that AC. I'm having more fun than you.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Scott. You have left me all alone here in the studio. Cue Celine Dion, all by myself.
Yeah, the reason I am here at a pool, honestly, just because I wanted to be. I've been complaining all week that it's hot. It kept getting hotter. I was sick of being the bad guy, waking everyone up each morning saying it's hot, it's going to get hotter. And so what? I deserved some self-care. And so I said to the producer this morning, you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm going to the pool. And so I convinced photojournalist Chris Ross to pull Weather Force 11 around the corner, picked me up, brought me to the pool. And you know what? I'm having a great time. I'm making friends. I'm cooling down. And it's pretty great out here. I'm sad you couldn't join me.
Among those friends is the lifeguard, right? They're just having to make sure that you're all good there and staying safe.
Did you guys call ahead? Like, I'm literally the only one out here in the pool right now, and there's a lifeguard out here who's like babysitting me, and I haven't decided if it's funny or offensive.
Well, from the beach to the pool, Scott started this morning complaining about the heat, saying he wanted to find a pool. Then, well, you just straight up left me here. Scott, did you take some sunscreen with you out to the pool?
Well, if I admitted that I took some sunscreen to the pool, that is an inference that my ditching you was premeditated. And you know what? It was. I cooked this concoction up last night. I knew I was going to leave you at some point. I knew I was coming to the pool. So yes, I did, in fact, go get me some SPF 100.
Okay.
And the reason why, Michael, today's UV index is actually really high. Now, it has been the last several days. UV index around central Arkansas today is going to be about a 10. So your average burn time can be less than 10 minutes to actually start burning and doing some damage to your skin. So this morning doesn't feel too bad here in the pool, beating the heat here at the Jim Daly Recreation and Aquatic Center, where I am joined this morning by the man who let me in bright and early, Josh Mays. He's the recreational supervisor. Josh, the first question I I have for you this morning on this hard-hitting investigative interview is, did my supervisors call ahead and ask you to place a lifeguard out here to supervise me?
100%.
I figured so, and honestly it was probably a pretty smart move. Now, all jokes aside, this heat is dangerous, and this is a pretty decent place to come not only spend some time with friends and family, but to beat the heat. And you've got a lot of good solutions, not just the pool. What else you got here?
Absolutely. First, the outdoor pool. It's going to be the last Saturday it's open to the public tomorrow from 12 to 6. So we're welcoming a big crowd coming out for that. Besides that, we do keep lap lanes year-round in this, in the outdoor pool and indoor pool. We let people swim outdoors all the way until October. But inside, where there's air conditioning, it's cool. We have an indoor basketball court, indoor walking track. We have all the fitness equipment that anyone would need to fit any fitness needs at all.
Okay, so you can stay home and beat the heat inside in air conditioning, or you can get out and do some exercise here at the gym. You can play basketball, swim some laps. You can do all kinds of things right here in downtown Little Rock at the War Memorial Jim Daly Fitness and Aquatic Center. Right? Thanks, Josh, so much for meeting us here bright and early this morning and let me invade your pool.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much. Michael, I wish you could have joined me out here.
I know. You're going to have all the fun this morning. I do have to ask, they said they have those Olympic lanes, so I'm just wondering if you're training for the 2024 games out there, how that's going?
Yeah, training is not the word I perhaps would have used. If photojournalist Chris Ross would just pan over here to the diving boards, I was about to do some cannonballs, and I'll be honest, I was reliving some childhood memories as I was preparing to do a cannonball for you on live TV. Flashbacks came as a child when the lifeguard came over and said, "Hey, sit down. You can't do that. You're in timeout." And he put some cones on the diving board. So, some things never change. My behavior being one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could totally see you being in timeout, Scott. There you go. You got your floaties on. Are you gonna do a cannonball for us? That's what we really want to see. We've been waiting for it.
I can do a cannonball. I do have my floaties. They're unicorn floaties.
Seconds,
despite whatever you said.
You gotta go.
Okay. All right. You've convinced me.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Well, as Scott jumps in the pool, we will say thank you so much for watching Wake Up Central on this Friday morning. It has been a fun one. I'll see you back here at noon. And there he goes. I felt the splash all the way here in the studio. Amanda will be back on Monday. Have a great weekend.